YouTube! What up? It's your friendly neighborhood stud, and I'm back and I'm better with another video for you guys. Unstutter, just for you guys, and you know it's about to get lit. So, the story I have for y'all today is one of true emotion. One that I personally will never forget because it's very dear to my heart. For this story is the story of my first crush. So without any further ado, it's story time. So let me set the scene for y'all guys, man. It's grade 6, man. So in grade 6, your boy wasn't necessarily into Hans. You know, the reason being was I didn't necessarily see Hans as Hans. You know, I saw Hans the same way I saw Chance. One kiskim fere fere, you know, nchamme, we all playing the same, you know, nchaka, yintang, chill vibes, you know. And another reason was your boy was focused at the time. Like, I was invested in the studies, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I'm not saying I'm not invested in the studies now, man. But at the time, your boy was laser focused. Like, I really did not care about Hans, dude. Like, those were the days, bro. I really didn't give a shit about Hans. So, okay, fine. It's grade 6, man. And there's this Han, guys. Like, for story's sake, we'll call it Jasmine, man. But there's this, guys, Jasmine. I don't care what people from my primary say, bro. Jasmine was hot, guys. Jasmine was fire, bro. Time she was a baddie. Time she was smart. So it's just positive on positive on positive, you know. So me and Jasmine, we weren't necessarily the best of friends, man. But at the same time, I wouldn't say we were acquaintances. Like, we were proper friends because we could spark up a good conversation when we needed to, or when we needed to pass the time, you know. So it wasn't a thing of, nah, I just love him, you know, because of friends, you know. We could spark up a good conversation. The problem with me being friends with my crush was because every time I'd find myself talking to her, I'd already seen our future together, bro. Like, I'd already made the plans for our lives together, bro. Like, I'd already planned that we were gonna get married in Paris. We were gonna have 2 kids that were gonna both be girls and we're gonna just look like her because she was that beautiful, bro. Like, we were gonna be the first primary school sweethearts, guys. Like, forget high school sweethearts. The first primary school sweethearts, bro. Like, it was that deep, bro. But my hands are trash, so. Anyways, man. So, okay, fine. It's grade 6 and Jasmine and I, we friends. Okay, fine. So, this fateful day, I pulled through to school early, like a good 30 minutes early. And when I get to school, I find Jasmine at school and she's blooming alone. So to me, bro, this was a sign from God, bro. He was telling me, bro, like, Onangayena, bro. It was like, here she is, take her, bro. Like, who was I to go against God's plan, bro? So, okay, I vibe to her. We spark up a good conversation. We talking. Now, then the bell rings. So obviously we have to ride to class. Okay, fine. So on my way to class, I'm thinking about her because we just had a good conversation. Plus I like her. Yeah, bro. So okay, fine. I'm on my way to class and I have this crazy idea. Okay, fine. I get to class and I sit next to one of the boys in class. So I'm like to the boy, I have a crazy idea. He's like to me, is it crazy or stupid? To be honest, I told him it's a bit of both. Okay, fine. And I'm like, my plan, bro, to get this Han is I'm gonna give her a poem. And the reason I opted to give her a poem is because at the time, I wasn't the most confident of gents, bro. Like, I was tiny, bro. I may be tall now, but at the time, I was tiny, bro. Like, I had no confidence whatsoever, bro, because I was like, you know, I was the cute guy. I was the cute one in the group because I was tiny. Like, I was dynamite, bro. Yeah, bro. So I hadn't necessarily developed the confidence to speak to Hans. Plus, she was my first crush, so I didn't know how to speak to a Han like that. So I'm like, I feel it. I'm gonna try a poem. I'm gonna start with my feels. Yeah, bro. So okay, fine. My plan had 3 steps. Step 1 was write the poem. Step 2 was find a messenger. Step 3 was do your thing. Okay, fine. So it was time to put step 1 into action. So that whole day, bro, I spent that whole day writing this poem, bro. I did no schoolwork. I neglected break, bro. I'm in primary. You know how important primary breaks are to a kid, bro. Like, break in primary is so important. And we had 2 breaks. I dished them both just to write this poem for this Han. Like, it was that deep, bro. So okay, fine. Throughout the day, I'm writing this poem, writing this poem, writing this poem, man. And by the time I get home, I'm done with the poem. So I get home and I'm like reciting the poem. Now I'm learning the poem. I'm memorizing it. I'm saying it to myself in the mirror, bro. Even after I had memorized it and said it in the mirror, I was having a conversation with my reflection, imagining my reflection as Jasmine, having a conversation about Yabona, me, me shooting my shot, So okay, fine. The next day pulls through and it's time for step 2. Find the messenger. So okay, fine. I find one of her friends that she chills with on a regular, and I try to the poem. I tell her, give the poem to Jasmine. Okay, fine. The messenger does the job. She gives the poem to Jasmine. There. So at the end of this poem, I told Jasmine to meet me somewhere at school during PE. Nah. The reason I chose PE as the perfect time was because during PE, like, we didn't do anything major, We just played around, played D-ski or ran around because we were kids at the time. So PE wasn't that much of an issue. Plus, I'd already missed 2 breaks yesterday for this hand, so I wasn't about to lose another one. I wanted to play D-ski Fanda. So, okay, fine. The whole day goes smoothly, bro. Smooth sailing. I'm happy the whole day. Then PE pulls through. This is me. That's me, bro. PE pulls through. Okay, fine. So I'm walking to the designated area with my boys. And you will not believe the confidence it gave me when my crush, bro. I found my crush waiting for me, bro. Like, you know how happy I felt when she was waiting for me, bro. My crush waiting for me, bro. Gave me such a confidence boost. So I'm thinking, alright, good start. Okay, fine. I get there, I greet her, we spark up small conversation. How are you? How's your day? How's Kayla? How are the friends? Shit like that. Okay, after the small talk, I tell her the poem. Start saying the poem to her, because I didn't want to whip out my own copy and be reading, bro. So I was like, you know what? I'm reciting. Like, I said it to her. I don't remember what I said in the poem, but I remember how it ended. And this is how it ended. I was like, roses are red, violets are blue. Beyonce is hot, but not hotter than you. Bro, bar and a half, bro. Like, bars on bars, bro. Like, she even blushed and she smiled after that bar, bro. And I'm just there, like, in my head, bro, I'm getting excited because I'm like, she's liking what she's seeing, bro, So I'm thinking, okay, fine, we getting good, progression, shit like that. So, okay, fine. After finishing off the poem, I asked her to be my hun. Okay, fine. She's still taking it in. Like, she took a pause. She's taking it in. She's processing all this. Then she's like, that was a cute poem. In my head, I'm like, you know what it is. You know the vibes. But then I'm trying to look cool, So I'm just like, thanks. Okay, fine. Then she's like, I like you, but as a friend. Bro, after she said that, bro, I had one of those movie moments, bro. Like, that moment in a movie where someone says something you don't like or someone hurts, and everything just starts going in slow motion and you slowly stop hearing what's going on around you and then you, like, zone out. That's what happened with me, bro, because she spoke for like a minute or so after saying she likes me as a friend, but I heard nothing, bro, because I was traumatized, bro. I was hurt, bro. So throughout this minute where she's talking, in my head, I'm thinking, how could you do this to me, Jasmine? How could you do this to us? How could you do this to the little girls? How could you do this to Paris? How could you do this to us being the first primary school sweethearts in the whole history of the world, girl? How could you do this to me? You know, I was in pieces, bro. I was hurt. So, okay, fine. She's speaking for this minute now. And I zoned back in the minute she asked me, are you okay? So, okay, fine. She asked me, are you okay? And I don't care whether you're a hun or whether you're a jet. But whenever you're about to take an L, bro, you want to take that L like a champion, bro, to the outside world. You want to take it like a man, bro. Like, you want to take it to the chest, yo, bro. So she's like, are you okay? I'm like, nah, it's all good. You know, I understand that you just want to be friends and you don't want to ruin this friendship, you know, shit like that. Inside, bro, I'm broken, bro. I'm in tears. I'm in pieces, bro. Like, I'm in pieces, man. So, okay, fine. I say that and then I'm like, see you later. I'll see you around. Okay, fine. So, I turn around and I'm turning around with my head down because obviously, bro, like, I just got curved, so you know I'm heartbroken. So I turn around with my head down, yeah, and I start walking. As I start walking, I look up. To my right are a group of friends, and they're giggling, bro. So that just added salt to the wound, bro. Cause like, you know how conniving a group of Huns sound when they're giggling in a group, bro. That was the worst thing that could have happened afterwards, bro. Cause that just made me feel worse than I already had, bro. So, okay, fine, I'm trying to minimize the giggling. Then to my left are the boys, you know, the people that are going to comfort me after such happens. So I get to the boys, they're like, come in, Don. I'm like, ish, gents, gents. You know, I didn't want them to know that I took an L, but I wanted them to know that I took an L. So I'm just like, gents. Then my best friend is like, Donna, let's go play Diski. We play Diski, I forget about the whole situation. So after PE, there was one period left of the day. So okay, fine, after playing Diski, we to that period. First 5 minutes of that period, bro, it hit me like a ton of bricks, bro. Like, it came back to me like nothing ever came back to me ever in my life, bro. Like, it hit me so hard, bro, that I think, I won't cap you, bro. I shed a few tears in class, bro, but then nobody saw me because I was like head down. I was even sleeping, bro. I actually fell asleep in class because I was crying, bro. I fell asleep in class. So, okay, fine. It's after school and I vibe back home with transport now. So, okay, fine. I get in the transport and I sleep. Because you have people in the transport are nosy when they see something's going on. And whenever someone's talking about the endeavors in the transport, everyone listens. So I didn't want that. So I went to sleep, bro. I slept. So, okay, fine, I slept. Then I get to the posy, they wake me up. Get out of the taxi, go into the house. My dad greets me, mice. My mom greets me, mice. Go to my room, slam the door, threw my bag to the opposite side of the room. Bro, I legit rugby dived onto the bed, bro. Like, you know when niggas go for the, you know, like when they die. Bro, I did that onto the bed and I slept instantly, bro. Bear in mind, I slept in class and I slept in the transport. But when I got home and slept, I woke up the next day at like 6 in the morning to get ready for school, bro. That's how hurt I was. I slept for like a solid, 12, like a solid like 16 hours after sleeping for like an hour before, bro. That's how hurt I was. I slept through all that pain, bro. And I remember not speaking to this hun for the rest of primary, bro. That's how petty kids are, bro. I didn't speak to Jasmine for the rest of primary. And you know what the funny thing is? Jasmine and I went to the same high school, bro. The same high school. So me, in my mind, at the end of grade 7, I'm like, oh, thank God. I'm not seeing this hun ever again, bro. Because I was miserable the rest of grade 7. You know, I saw her, bro. Yeah, well, so I'm thanking God. I'm like, probably going to different high schools because she was a smart kid. So I'm thinking, she's going to go for my Kiro vibes. Oh, she went to Sunwood. So, like, for the whole of grade 8, I kept seeing this hun and remembering what she did to me. And what made it worse is that she seemed unbothered by this, bro. Like, she had already forgotten about this. And I'm just like, fuck Hans, you know. That's when I got that You know, that attitude, that fuck Hans attitude, bro. So for those of y'all who are looking for a happy ending, me and Jasmine ended up becoming friends like towards the end of high school, like grade 11 and grade 12. We actually started talking, you know, we became proper friends because we shared a few classes. So, you know, it was a thing of, you know, we had to talk at some point. But then I still won't forget what she did to me, bro. Like, this is one reason why I will tell you guys now, bro. Don't go for your crush, bro. Like, you will be crushed. You will be crushed. And that's what happened to me, bro. I was crushed. Like, that's just how it is. So, yeah, that's my story. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But, whoa, before y'all guys leave, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the page so that I know y'all guys like my content.